Aerobic base. Let's start with the foundation most fighters ignore because it's boring. Your aerobic base. This determines how long you can actually fight before everything falls apart. Without it, you're gassing in round 1 regardless of technique or toughness. Build aerobic base through steady-state cardio, 30 to 60-minute runs at conversational pace. Not sprinting, not intervals, just sustained effort. This builds mitochondrial density, which is your cell's ability to produce energy efficiently. Assault bike or rower work if running beats up your joints. Light shadowboxing rounds focusing on movement. Jump rope for extended sessions with relaxed rhythm. Do this 3 to 5 times per week minimum. Biggest mistake? Skipping aerobic work because it feels easy, then gassing 2 minutes into sparring. Nate Diaz's legendary cardio comes from relentless aerobic volume. Triathlons, distance running, just miles. Aerobic base is unsexy but essential. It builds the engine powering everything else. Anaerobic endurance. Round conditioning. Now we get into round conditioning, training that mimics actual fight intensity. You're training your body to work at high output, recover quickly, and repeat. This is fight-specific conditioning. 5-minute MMA circuits work perfectly. Non-stop for entire round length. Strikes, movement, level changes. Heavy bag non-stop combinations for full rounds. No breaks. Pad rounds where your coach pushes pace, forcing you to maintain output when tired. Shark Tank sparring is brutal. One fighter stays in while fresh opponents rotate every minute or two, simulating championship rounds. This trains the exact energy system used during fighting. Intensity should be uncomfortable, heart rate high, breathing hard. Rest between rounds should be short like real fights. Max Holloway's volume striking comes from ridiculous round conditioning. He throws hundreds of strikes per round for 25 minutes. This is the most fight-specific work you can do and directly translates to cage performance. Explosive power. Lactate system. The lactate system provides instant energy for explosive movements, 5 to 10 seconds maximum. Every explosive shot, every blitz, every level change uses this system. Short sprints, 5 to 10 second all-out efforts with complete recovery between. Medicine ball slams for explosive full body power. Plyometric push-ups like clapping push-ups develop explosive upper body. Explosive kettlebell swings develop hip drive power, mimicking shot entries. The key is full recovery between sets. This isn't cardio, it's power training. Low reps, high quality, never train this fatigued. Yoel Romero's explosive wrestling entries maintain speed into later rounds because he trains this system properly. This keeps your explosive movements fast when you're tired. That's what separates elite fighters from average ones. Conditioned for combat. Everything I'm explaining here, the energy systems, the conditioning science, comes from my ebook, Conditioned for Combat. This isn't another program giving you random workouts. It's a technical guide explaining how training stress shapes performance, how conditioning actually works, and why durability comes from structure, not volume. It's for athletes and coaches who are done chasing methods and ready to understand the system beneath them. Because performance isn't built by doing more, it's built by doing the right things, in the right order, for the right reasons. Available now for $14.99, link in the description. Let's keep going. Grappling conditioning. Grappling cardio is completely different from striking. Sustained tension, isometric holds, constant pressure. It drains you differently. Positional sparring for extended rounds simulates grinding wrestling exchanges. Wall wrestling against the cage drains cardio faster than anything. Continuous takedown drills, shot after shot, builds wrestling-specific endurance. Grip-heavy drills like GE pulls, towel rows, rope climbs build grip endurance and back strength. You can't simulate grappling cardio with anything except grappling. Wrestling is the most cardio-intensive aspect of MMA. Strikers who neglect this gas immediately when taken down. Khabib's relentless pace came from grappling-specific conditioning. He never slowed from sustained top pressure. If you fight in MMA, you need grappling conditioning regardless of your style. Lactate tolerance. Lactate tolerance training teaches your body to buffer and clear lactic acid to fight through the burn when your muscles are screaming. Sprint sprawl punch circuits combine explosive movement with immediate striking. High rep bag flurries at maximum output until your arms are burning, then keep going. Battle rope burnouts. Non-stop until complete failure. Short rest body weight circuits. Burpees, push-ups, ois, mountain climbers with minimal recovery. This training feels absolutely terrible. Burning muscles, gasping for air, that's the point. Your body adapts by clearing lactate faster, maintaining output when acidosis sets in. It's also mental toughness training. You learn to fight through discomfort when your body is screaming to stop. Tony Ferguson's insane conditioning lets him maintain pace through pain others can't handle. This is the most painful training, but it develops the ability to fight through late-round suffering. Strength endurance. Strength endurance is your ability to produce force repeatedly without your strength degrading. Clinching, controlling opponents, wrestling, all require sustained strength output. Farmers' carries with heavy weight over distance develop grip and core endurance. Sandbag carries or shouldering with awkward objects mimics controlling a resisting opponent. High-rep squats or deadlifts for 15 to 20 reps build muscular endurance in your legs. Push-ups and pull-ups to failure develop functional strength endurance. This isn't bodybuilding. You're not training for size. You're training for strength that lasts an entire fight. Daniel Cormier could control opponents for 25 minutes because his strength never faded. This bridges the gap between pure strength and cardio, and it's essential for grinding fighters who need to maintain pressure. Movement conditioning. Movement conditioning develops cardio specific to fight movement patterns. Your footwork shouldn't degrade when you're tired. Lateral shuffles mimic cage cutting and circling. Cage cutting footwork drills practice specific patterns for trapping opponents against the fence. Agility ladder work maintains quick feet and coordination under fatigue. Shadowboxing with constant movement forces you to maintain cardio while keeping technique sharp. Better movement burns less energy. Trained movement patterns become automatic. When cardio fails, footwork becomes flat and predictable. You need to maintain quick, efficient movement through championship rounds. Dominic Cruz's footwork never slowed. He maintained constant angles even when fatigued. Good footwork is useless if it disappears when you're tired, so train it specifically. Breathing and recovery. Breathing is a trainable skill, but most fighters breathe inefficiently under stress. Panic breathing wastes massive amounts of energy. Nasal-only cardio forces slower breathing, builds CO2 tolerance, and improves oxygen utilization. Box breathing between rounds, 4 count in, 4 count hold, 4 count out, 4 count hold, calms your nervous system. Slow exhale breathing with long controlled exhales activates the parasympathetic system and speeds recovery. Practice breath control during wall sits or carries to mimic fighting under pressure. Controlled breathing maintains output. How you breathe between rounds determines how much you actually recover. It also reduces anxiety and maintains composure when you're tired. Dustin Poirier's corner focuses heavily on breathing management between rounds. Breathing is the most overlooked aspect of conditioning, but breathing efficiency multiplies the effectiveness of all your other training. Master this and you'll recover faster than everyone else.
Before you put any of this into practice, you need to understand your body type, what it limits, and what it gives you for free. If you're interested in that, check out my other video, Every Advantage Your Body Type Gives You in MMA. Once you train to your natural strengths, you can actually optimize your routines and build cardio closer to someone like Merab Dvalishvili. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and activate the bell for more MMA-related content. Also, if you want to help support the channel, as well as take your martial arts to a new level, check out my ebook, which is a full practical guide for conditioning yourself as a martial artist. The link is in the video description below. Enjoy!